Hello friends! Today I am going to show you how I pack for a long trip. When you're seeing this, I'm actually going to be in Florida, so I figured it would be fitting for me to wear my Daytona sweatshirt for today's video. I'm going to be in Florida visiting my parents for 2 weeks for the holidays, so that's going to be awesome. So I'm going to be on, like I said, for quite some time. So I am packing, and I figured it would be kind of fun to show you my process. If you know anything about me, I love to organize things, which doesn't really mean I like to clean things. I mean, I like to clean things, don't get me wrong, but I really love organizing. So I'm going to kind of show you how I pack my bag and what works for me, and hopefully some of this will end up helping you in the future of how to organize your stuff. So here we go. So the first thing I do when I start organizing is going to be, number one, make a list of all the items that you need to pack. Obviously there's going to be a couple of things I'm sure that you'll just throw in there, which is totally fine. I am definitely an overpacker rather than an underpacker because I would rather have a couple of more options just depending on where I'm going, who I'm seeing, what time of day a certain event is going to be happening, especially when there is such a long period of time I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there for 15 days. That I want to have options because not my whole agenda is not set in stone of I'm doing certain things on certain days. There's a couple of different things I know I'm doing for sure, and then the rest of my time is very open. So I don't know if I'm just going to be hanging out with my parents, bumming around the house, or if we're going to go out or go to the beach, or if we're going to go to the movies. I mean, who knows what we're going to end up doing. I would rather overpack than underpack. So that's why making a list is really helpful for me to kind of get my wheels turning in my mind, so to speak, and to make a list of all the things that I am going to bring with me. And then my second biggest tip is to start packing as early as possible. Some people only pack maybe the day or two before. I actually started packing about a week prior to my trip. The reason I did that is because I wanted to get my bag laid out. It's actually right behind me. I'm going to give you an overhead shot of how I actually organize the bag to make it easier for me in just a minute here. But to start packing as early as possible would be great because then you know it's in the bag, it's been packed, you can check it off of your list. And I do have some of those last minute items that I can't pack today while showing you, but I do actually have like the container or the bag that it's going to go in, that's going to go in my bag, and I'll kind of explain that as I'm putting it in. So without further ado, let's go right into the bag and let me show you how I organize it. Okay, so I hope you all can see correctly. You're not actually going to see me at all, but you're going to see the contents of the bag. So the bag is completely empty. There are a couple of things on the right side over there that I will go through in just a few minutes, but I'm going to show you how I actually pack the inside of my bag. This is a Kenneth Cole Reaction bag. I got this many years ago, and this was probably about 7 or 8 years ago, and I got the largest one, and I got the smallest one as well. It actually fits inside of this too. So since I'm leaving for such a long time, I figured I would use the biggest one because I'm going to have a lot of outfits to change into. So I took the straps and I put them on the outside because I'm going to strap those at the very end, and I will just kind of show you my process. But the first thing that I got is these. These are, let me show you just one. These are the Sharper Image containers that you can get pretty much anywhere. I didn't actually purchase mine at the Sharper Image. I purchased mine, I think it was from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I can't remember which one it was, but they had these on a pretty good deal. There's 3 different sizes. This is the medium size, which I'm not using any of. And then there's also a small and a large size that you will be seeing in just a minute here. So this is just a normal roller. It's not one of the ones that has the spinning wheels on the base. So these definitely have like the rungs that are right here. So what I like to do on the base of my bag is to fill in this area as much as possible to make things lie a little bit flatter. So let me show you how I do that. So the first thing I'm going to put in is going to be a scarf, and then this is going to be my pouch for all my jewelry. I'm not bringing any fancy jewelry. This is just costume jewelry. If I was bringing stuff that was a little bit more expensive, I would bring that with me on my carry-on. So that's going to go right there. The next item I'm going to pack is going to be another scarf right in the center. And then I'm also going to put 2 different little tank tops right on top of it. And then this is a nicely folded scarf that I'm going to put right over here to the end. So now I have a pretty good base. On top of that, I'm going to put my puffer vest right on top of here. And this is a little bit of a bigger item. I was kind of debating not bringing this with me, but I wanted to bring it with because it's kind of more like fall weather there right now. So the nights in the mornings are a little bit cooler. So I'm definitely going to bring this, but this is nice because it kind of smooshes down a little bit better. And then on the top where these rungs are, I'm going to put a lot of my shoe options there. So I am going to bring tennis shoes. I do recommend if your tennis shoes are a little bit dirtier to kind of put them in a plastic bag and then put them in, but actually these are brand new tennis shoes, and I am going to put these in just like this, right up against the wall. And then I've got some J. Crew flats. I'm going to push those right up against this little wall. And then I've also got my Sperry boat shoes, which I'm going to kind of marry in together and then put against each other right here. So right in the center I have a bunch of negative space again. So what I'm going to do is, let's see if this fits. I put this is my travel makeup mirror. Let's see if that will fit right there. And this is my toiletries. These will go right in the center. And then on top of this is going to be the larger section for my clothes. And if you guys want to see a video about how I pack these specific things, like for my clothes, leave me a comment down below and let me know. And then I can do that in the next kind of organizational video that I have coming up. And then the smaller ones, the smaller sharper image bag that I got, these are just my clothes, and in here is like socks, underwear, bras, and I think a couple tank tops are inside of there as well. So I'm going to put that right on the side here. I also have one more bag that's going to go right on top. And this has an expander too. This bag has an expander, so I'm going to be definitely taking advantage of that. This has all of my makeup, and if you're interested in where these cases are from, these are from the Orla Kylie Target collection, as well as my bag right here. I'm going to put that right here in the center. Here we go. And then these are my Sigma makeup brushes. I actually do have a couple of different things in here. They're not all Sigma, but you know, it works. It's a nice little carrier. I'll put that right on the top. And then I do have my Gucci glasses. The case is really dirty right now. I don't know if you can tell that by the lighting and stuff. But I am going to bring my glasses just in case my contacts get a little funky. So I'm just going to put that right on the top. And then these are the two items that I don't have to pack yet, but I do have cases for. This is for my Clarisonic, I think it's the Mia 2 that I have, and this is just a nice travel case for it, so that will definitely be going in here. And then I have, this is for my Sonic toothbrush that I'll be putting in as well. And these will just go really neatly and nicely right up at the top. So I do have a little bit of room that I could put some other things right on top of here. So yeah, that is how I'm going to be packing my bag for travel. It's just nice and neat and clean and organized, and I really, really like it. The other things that I have on the opposite side, I'll show you. So the things I have over here, the first item is this Riesenthal laundry bag, and I got this at the Container Store many years ago, but I'm going to take all of my clothes that are dirty and put it in this bag when I travel back to North Dakota. So this is just a good reminder as to what I need to put in my dirty clothes hamper when I get back. So that's just going to go right in here. And then these two things are exactly the same. These are the women's cozy socks. One pair of them, I think these are really cute. They're just like little reindeer, like Rudolph reindeer with the noses. I got one pair for myself and then one pair for my mom for Christmas. So I had sent her a box of stuff, but I hadn't gone to Old Navy before I put it all together. So I just figured I would send these along in the bag instead of in the box. So yeah, they're just gonna hang out right here. I'm only gonna come back with one pair, so it'll probably go into one of these little organizers then. And this is the finished product. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them below and I'll get back to you. Feel free to like this video if you liked it and subscribe, because I'll be back with more fun, hopefully organizing things in the future to show you. So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful new year and holiday if you celebrate. And that is it for me, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.